Tenakata katoa. Welcome to Kōrero with Vaishali, where everyone comes to love, laugh, live the moment and inspires all to live our life in its authentic way, being the best version of ourselves. So today we are on the series of Kōrero with Vaishali, elections for the Tron, Hamilton. So who is here? I know, you all are excited. I'm going to reveal it. I'm not going to keep you in suspense now. Alright, so today we have, Hamilton is for Hamilton. Who's this? Alright, yes, it is Mary Hamilton for Hamilton. Hamilton East Ward. So Mary's campaign says, I'm standing for Hamilton East Ward to bring practical, common sense leadership to council. With over 10 years of running a business experience, I understand smart spending and the importance of supporting jobs, growth and infrastructure. I'm here to serve people. How wonderful that is. So let's find out what Mary is going to bring to the Hamilton city, what she has planned. Let's find out her plans and insights for the city. So let's welcome Mary Hamilton for East Ward. Welcome to Kōrero with Vaishali.
Thank you so much for having me. It's an honour and a pleasure to be here with you and talk and chat this morning.
Oh, thank you. It's my honour and pleasure. I'm so happy to have you here and know your plans about the city. What's wonderful things you're going to bring for our city, what you plan. So let's get into it.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. So first thing first, could you please tell us a little bit more about yourself, your personal life and your professional life?
Sure. My personal life, I've been born and bred here in Aotearoa, but lived in Hamilton my whole entire life, raised all my kids here, married to my husband Ryan for 25 years and have 3 children, all adult children, and I'm kind of experiencing empty nesting at the moment.
Oh, so serving the community.
Yeah,
oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so that's a bit about my personal life. And have 2 dogs and 2 kittens, so they keep me busy.
Oh yes, we see them all over the place.
Get lots of cuddles from them.
Cute.
And my professional life is I've had business for the last 20 years. So that's taught me lots. My husband and I have had an exterior cleaning business, which we still currently have. Okay. We've got franchises in Tauranga and Auckland and in Hamilton.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit more hands-off now, but we both started it together from scratch.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so we learnt lots through that. And then for the last 17 years, I've had a homeware store and a florist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow,
so just got rid of that last year. So
Okay. Oh,
yeah,
nice.
It's on to the next stage now.
Oh, great. You're full of surprises. Okay. Great. Thank you. So what inspired you to stand for elections?
Yeah, well, it's funny because I always said to Ryan, because he's always been involved in politics his whole life, ever since I've known him, and I always said I'd never get into politics. But I think as the kids have got older and I've kind of reassessed and thought, what am I going to do now? I've started to get passionate about some things and reading things, and I go to a lot of events with Ryan, and I'm just kind of like listening a lot more, and it's starting to kind of draw me in and get passionate.
Oh, nice.
And then I thought, I was, seeing some of the things in the city, and I was getting a little bit frustrated, and so I thought, I can't complain, I've got to do something about it. So now's the time, I've got all the time and the energy to do it, so that kind of led me into standing.
Oh, that's perfect. That's wonderful. Thank you. All right. What challenges do you think Hamilton is facing? Have you got any strategies around so that these problems can be minimized?
Yeah, sure. I think talking to a lot of the public, they're hurting and they're struggling with the cost of living, the rates getting higher every year. That's what I've been hearing the most, is with rates and the amount of cost of living. That's like the most important and the most I've been hearing from everyone.
True.
So I've got a few ideas that I'm kind of still thinking about right now, how to get through that. But I know there was something through the council last week about some saving off 104 million that got denied, and I was looking into that more, and I was thinking, we can actually do a bit better with the council, and we can actually get into saving some money, so it's better for the ratepayers in the community. So I'm quite interested to get more into that and focus on that.
Oh, great. Thank you. Yeah, when we go into depth of those subjects, we can talk more about it.
Sure.
Perfect. Thank you. How would you address housing affordability in Hamilton? What actions would you take?
Yeah, the cost of living is a huge thing. I think we need to open, well, at the moment, like the government's working really hard with opening up more jobs for the economy. Like the airport is, with the flights now going direct to Sydney and Gold Coast, it's opened up about 60 jobs for people.
Oh, nice.
And then the 2 hotels that are coming into Hamilton in the next few years, I think that's going to open a lot of job opportunities. So the more job opportunities, it's great for the economy, and of course the cost of living will slowly come down with that.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Plus the medical college as well.
Yeah,
right?
that's
That will
another
create
one.
a lot
Yep,
of
yep.
opportunities.
Spades are in the dirt end of this year, so it will be exciting. Some exciting things are coming, to Hamilton.
Definitely looks like change is happening for a good reason,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
That's perfect. Yes, I think everyone knows now what Hamilton needs. It's growing city.
Yeah.
So I think we are trying to accommodate everything and everyone. So definitely, change
definitely.
needs to be done, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, great. All right. As you already mentioned, cost of living and rates, these are the highest topic at the moment, right? Highest worries. Next question is regarding rates. What do you think? Is there any room for rates to be reduced so that everyone can afford them?
Yeah, that's a good question. I do think in the past we've probably underestimated rates and undercharged, and I think now it's just kind of crept up and we're like, oh my goodness. But people are hurting out there and people can't afford to pay their mortgage and rates together, so we do need to do something about it. I do have a few ideas that I'm still kind of nutting out at the moment, but with what I said like last week with council, how I think it was Jeff Taylor and Ewan Wilson that had put a agenda together to kind of save 104 million over the 10 years. It was, to me, I think it's a no-brainer, and that got denied, and I was kind of like, well, why not? I think only 41 million saving was in there, and that was something that stood out to me, is like we need to get around things like that are going to save. We're going to go back to investing into wise investing into things that are going to bring money back into the city, going to bring the economy back, boost jobs and businesses, and I think that's all just like a flow-on domino effect. Yeah, with the rates. So
yes, right. Rather than just being dependent on rates.
Yeah.
Better opportunities, better options for creating revenue will be the
Yeah,
really
definitely.
amazing one.
And I think people know they need to pay rates.
Yes.
I think it's just the rapid increase. I think that they're just not liking at the moment.
And plus cost of living going really high.
Everything's going up. It's hard. People are hurting out there, and I think it's. It's a rapid increase. I think people are prepared to pay for it. They want to know where the money is going. I think they want to have a bit more transparency. And
Yeah, I think my next question was related to something like
yes.
that actually. So you said that there is a lack of communication between the community and the local government. So can you please elaborate that? As you said, transparency.
Yeah.
What kind of transparency do you think?
Yeah, well, it kind of comes from my own experience. I've been open to a lot of central government and local government through my husband being in both, and I kind of say to Ryan and the people that are quite intellectual, can you just explain it in simpler terms? And that's something I'm passionate about, because I've got a lot of friends that are big business owners and they still don't really know the difference between a councillor and an MP or what a mayor does. And so I think that lack of communication is quite important. I think if you're in that circle, you know all about it, but a lot of people don't. And
normal people.
Yeah, just people of everyday life, and our business owners and hardworking people, they kind of don't know the difference in what everyone does, what central government does, what local government does. So I kind of want to bridge that gap and communicate it in just a simpler way.
Nice.
And I think there needs to be a lot of transparency. I think when policies and laws go through, I think the community needs to know who voted for what and why are the reasons, and I think just a little bit more in simpler terms. Yeah, people need to trust people again, I think.
Yes, I think that's a great idea. It's just I think they're in the kind of, maybe, as you said, everyone is busy, everyone is having busy lives, so maybe they don't have time to find out, okay, what MP does, what councillor does, what central government does, who is bringing what to me, kind of maybe people, everyone doesn't know. Yeah, there are a few people, they know about it. Even myself, to be honest with you, some of the topics maybe I find out when I started this series and when I started catching up with everyone, I find out, okay, infrastructure, more with the,
Yeah.
So I find out I could categorize who does what, So it is, I think that will be good to know for everyone. That's a great option. That's a great idea.
I definitely think we need to bring it into schools and teach it in schools, like just local politics. Yeah, definitely. I think we just all need to have that basic foundation.
Yes. Yeah. So that they know where to go when they need.
Yeah, it just gets too hard for people, especially in their busy lives. It just gets too hard to kind of go, what's going on, and people just give up or they've lost trust, and So I do really want to bridge that gap again.
That's great. Perfect. Thank you. All right. What initiatives will you introduce to promote environmental sustainability in Hamilton?
With the environment, did you say? Was that the environmental?
Yes, environmental sustainability.
Yeah, I think we are doing a really good job in that area at the moment. I think I'd like to just keep how it's going. I think people are a lot more aware of recycling and growing plants and trees and. My daughter works at the Hamilton Zoo, so I'm all up with waiwhakariki and all the native plants there, and it's quite amazing what everyone's doing and what people are wanting to do, so I think I'd just keep encouraging that.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Do you think, related to the transportation we come to now, do you think the existing public transportation is efficient, or do we need to make some major changes so we are ready for the future, as Hamilton is the fastest growing city in the country at the moment?
I know, it's pretty amazing. Yes. I think we do have a good transport bus system. My kids all use the bus system, and I think they're going quite regularly. I mean, I look at buses all the time and a lot of them are empty. So I think if we had a problem with it, they'd be overflowing all the time. I think they're going quite regularly. I think we've got a really good transport system. We've got good cycleways, people are out on their bikes and walking and using public transport. I think it's quite good at the moment.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. When you said they look empty, I heard it from someone else as well.
Yeah.
So what do you think of that? Is it okay to be that way, or is it working, or is it not working, or what do you think?
I don't ride on the bus all the time, but I do see buses all the time, and when I see them I do look at the people, because I think I hear people saying, we don't have much transport and there's not enough times the buses are going for, and I'm thinking, well, all these buses are empty, so they must be going regularly, otherwise they'd be full.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we have got very good transport in Hamilton.
Oh, great. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. All right. What measures will you take to reduce homelessness and provide the support for those in need?
Yeah. Well, I think, Hamilton shouldn't have any homelessness. I think one is too many. But talking to the Link a few weeks ago, they were actually, the WISE group, they were actually saying that it's not as bad as the media's putting out. And I know one is too many, but at the moment we have, I think they said 27 in Hamilton, it is too many, but is not as much as the media's saying. And that's 27 including rough sleepers, people sleeping in their cars. Okay. So I do think the media is blowing it out of proportion a bit, but I still think one is too many. And yes, I think we've got the organisations like the WISE group and the Christian Night Shelter. I think they're doing an amazing job, and I would want to get in and support them in the community, and just supporting them, what they're doing is so good, like just supporting them more and getting a wraparound support. Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay. Nice. So it's not as much as hype is. That's good to know.
No, I think it does get blown out of proportion, but I know we shouldn't have any.
Okay, yeah, definitely, as you said, when it's too much sometimes, but still, it's good to know we are in good place, not...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was only a few weeks ago that they had said that. That was the last count. Yeah, and that's people sleeping in cars as well. That's rough sleeping as well. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we have leaders working around it as well, which is great. Thank you. All right. How do you support mental health services and addiction recovery programs in the city?
Yeah, well, we had Ryan and I had our first experience. Our daughter about 5 years ago went up to Starship with mental health. And it was really hard, and it was an eye-opener for us because we've never experienced it before. And it was huge, and I realised how much we're lacking, the support, even for the people going through it, but the family that's dealing with it as well. There wasn't much support there. And I think we need to train more psychologists and psychiatrists. That was the big problem that we found out. We even went privately, and there was still up to a year wait. Wow. And that was going private. So it was because you're so high risk that we got in through the doors quicker. So it's close to my heart, and I'd love for there to be more support out there. But yeah, it's something that I would definitely support. Yeah, because it's huge, and especially the young kids there's a lot, and I think social media has a lot to deal with the online bullying. That's what my daughter was going through, and it was a real eye opener for me. Yeah, she's still it's a long road, but doing a lot better than it was 5 years ago. But it was a hard 3 to 4 years. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's great. Thank you. All right, how would you support local small businesses, local businesses and small businesses? Do you have any plans around them?
Yeah, well, I'm a big supporter of having small local businesses myself for the last 20 years. It's hard. I went through a COVID and recession, and it was hard yakka. And there's nothing like feeling responsible. I had 10 staff and with my florist and homeware business, and then we had about 15 staff with our clean exterior business. And it's that feeling that definitely humbles you, and you've got to be responsible for putting the bread and butter on their table and therefore feed their families. And it is hard, and so the best I can do is just support local. I know with having a homeware store, you get your big organisations like Kmart coming in, and people of course want to support that because it's so much cheaper. But I really am conscious of every dollar that I spend is going to someone local. And I think we just need to grow more awareness around that. And people that can, if they're going out for dinner, whether it's your local McDonald's or your local fine dining restaurant, I think we need to promote it and get around and support it. And I think just to be aware, every dollar that's going somewhere, is it going local, or is it going to some big organisation overseas? So I'm really for local business.
Oh, that's great. So money stays within.
Yeah, and I think the more everyone promotes the businesses, I think the better, and get around and support everyone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Everybody is talking about the CBD at the moment and small businesses around the CBD.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah. I'd love the CBD to be up and running and thriving again. I had my first job in retail when I was 15 years old in the CBD, and so I've worked in there for years and years, and I love the CBD, but it's a shame how it's gone. I feel like we need to get back and taking pride in our city and making it look not just pretty but functional, and people using it, and I'm for the 2-hour free parking, because I think that's going to draw people, because people do go out to the base because it's free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Base or chat, well, they're always full, right?
Yeah, that's right. And kind of think, oh man, if we had a bit more free parking and bringing in a lot more people into the CBD, I'd love to see that up and thriving again. Yeah, it's quite close to my heart because I've always worked in the CBD.
Even when our kids were younger,
we
used to always go for the functions around, for the especially Christmas a tree light up thing, and a lot of things around, right? We used to, so definitely it's close to my heart as well.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. So do you think, is it practical to have free parking around there? Can that happen?
I think we could at least make it up to 2 hours free parking. Yeah, because I think 1 hour at the moment, it's a little bit hard. Like, people come in and either have a lunch or an appointment, and it always takes a bit more than an hour. I think if we can get it back to 2, at least that will be, I think, in the most better positive way.
Okay, great. That's a great idea, I guess. Thank you. All right. Okay, now comes to the tricky question here. As we have Ryan in the family already, we have another politician. So, how will you ensure that your decisions decisions as a councillor are independent and not influenced by your family members' political position?
Yeah, no, that's a good one. I get asked that quite a bit, actually. People have asked me, what if we don't agree, how's it going to go? But
yes, conflicts.
Yeah, but I feel like Ryan's been in politics for ever since I've known him, and we've got a strong marriage of 25 years, and we're always not going to agree on everything, and we've actually come to a place that it's okay to disagree on things, but we've got to respect with each other, and some things that he knows I'm staunch on and I know he's staunch on, we kind of just don't go there, and we just respect that. But our values are aligned in a lot of ways, so I think that helps. We're not like different parties and completely different values in that. But I feel like every councillor, I'm sure, would vote a party. I think mine's just a lot more out there. Yeah, and so people kind of think, oh, you're going to bring, National Party into this. And I'm very much independent. I'm not for National Party. Like, I'm not running for them. I'm not going to be influenced by them. I'm influenced by myself. And I feel like I've got a strong enough voice. And Ryan knows that as well.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's amazing.
We do have similar values, very similar, but we've also, we've got a good, strong marriage that we just learn to, you know,
Go with
agree
your
to
way,
disagree on
every-
some
yes.
things. Yeah.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, having two politicians in one house, definitely
Yeah.
anyone could think that, right?
Yeah.
That's great. Good to know. Thank you.
We do have good, juicy conversations.
Must be.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you. All right. So we come to the rapid fire questions kind of thing now. What are your top 3 things Hamilton needs right now?
I think it comes back to cost of living, more job opportunities. Yeah, that would be the 2 main things. And then the third one would definitely be looking at the homelessness. Even though it's only a very small portion, it's still an important thing. Yeah, that would be my big three things. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Now this is my favorite one.
Oh, yes.
What would you do if you are given $1 million grant right now?
Okay.
What would you use
Is that for
it
me
on?
personally?
No, what would you use it on? Council services, sorry.
Oh,
we
if
are,
it
we are
was for
talking
the
all
council,
about,
yes, yeah.
We are talking all about
I'd
if you're
put it
elected as a councillor.
Yeah, I'd put it
so-
straight on the debt. I think we need to get that debt down.
Okay.
1.2 billion. I think it's just a little bit too much. And I know we need to spend money to make money, and we are the fastest growing city, and we need infrastructure. But I think, and the biggest thing probably would be not just putting it on debt, but would be infrastructure with new homes. New homes want to get built, but we haven't got the connections with the waters to the infrastructure for that to get connected. And I think vital things like that is very important. Yeah, I'm all for lovely, pretty things, but I think right now when we're in a crisis, we need to bring it back to basics and sort out our water issues and rates and all that, just basic stuff. Yeah, so yeah, be with the water connections and the debt.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Thank you. Awesome. Thanks for all your insights. Do you have any message for audience? Would you like to say anything to them?
Oh, well, thank you so much for listening. It's great that you're listening to local candidates and politicians. It's great. And thank you for your time. It's been an honour to be here. But yeah, I just really wish that you guys all look at who you're voting for and what they stand for and get out there and vote. That's the biggest thing. Yeah.
Great. Thank you. Thanks for your time and all the insights. Thanks for coming on Kōrero with Vaishali.
Aw.
And we all wish you good luck.
Oh, thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Thank
you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, as Mary said, get out there and vote. Please, your vote counts and future depends on your vote. Future of Hamilton City. So please vote. Thank you. See you.
Bye.
Thank you.